Hello, hello, hello. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, sound check, Jared. How we doing? Mic check, sound check, Jared. In the midnight hour. Andrew, thank you for the rose. Jared with the rose. Mr. Dave with the heart me. Andrew with the heart me. Powder heart me. JDM rose. Andrew with the popular vote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sounds good. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm waiting for my new XLR connection to come from my mic, Jared. Would that make a bigger difference and even more crisp? Mr. Dave with the cheering crab. Mr. Dave with the cheering crab. Thank you, Mr. Dave. The Lenny Gordon with the rose. Black Wall Street. Yuli, good morning. Thank you for the follow, John Ross. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Brothers and sisters. We are here. Mr. Dave with the popular vote. Lenny Gordon with the rose. Let's go. Good morning, Buckeye. Lobo Jano. Hello. Good morning over there on our YouTube. Yes. 246,000 likes yesterday. 246,000. 2025 with the follow. Tap, tap, tap. Let's go. Good morning, Buckeye with the heart me. What do you feel like? Me neither. I'm the same way, but someone said try. I said, all right. Thank you, G Wannabe says you're a real one. I made some money yesterday by your work. Thank you. If you get in the VIP, we'll teach you how to do it yourself. Good morning, Scott Davis with the heart me. Who was green for the week yesterday? Put me in the chat. Who was green? Yeah, let's go. Scott Davis with the popular vote. Christopher, hello on YouTube. Mr. Dave over there on the tubes. We are going to hit 4,000 followers on YouTube today. We are 20 new followers away on YouTube for 4,000. Let's go. User with the goat. User with the heart bay. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Marky Brown. User green, I like it. I like it. Thank you for the follow, Edgar Gomez. Come on. We got some good stuff in store for you this morning here on the live. We are at 3,000 likes. We are on our way to 245,000 likes. Edgar Gomez with the heartbeat. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. That means we study. Dose Cherbach, there he is with the hearts. The new VIPer, yes, it is. Dose. Sheppy, there she is. Sheppy mama, my girl, what's happening? Good to see you, dear. You're welcome, Edgar. Handy with the follow. Mark Mesa with the lightning. Nate Jones with the rose. Good morning, Mark Mesa. Let's tap it out. Get that machine burning. The tap machine. The share machine. We got one share right now. Hello, Fun Toosh. How are you? Fun Toosh. Let's go. Thank you, Luciano, for the follow. Let's go. Tap, 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 tap. Storms in Kentucky were bad last night. We had some bad. My golf got canceled yesterday because it's right at our tee time is when it all opened up. The guy at the golf course was like, "Oh yeah, it's safe to play," and I go to him, "It looks like the end of the world." No, you should be good. About 10 minutes later, wow, whammo! I gave him one of these. Everybody, look. Josh the vegan, howdy, Josh. How are you? Good morning. We are at 8,600 likes. All right, let's get cracking, McCracken. First, we're going to start off here with NVIDIA to the moon. Now, what do we always tell you guys every day and in the VIP and in all our trainings? I'm waiting for my pen to load here. There it is. If you look here, what state were we in here? Right here. What state is that yesterday here on NVIDIA? Can anyone tell me what state this was? Thank you, Haluva Hustler, with the follow. We are in a neutral state, right? We're neutral. We are also in a bearish state, and we have a position two, a bullish position. Remember? Bullish position, bearish state. Are we going long at the open? No. How many times have we talked about this, okay, traders? We don't go long there, all right? You're coming back because you are in a bearish state. The new beginner trader is going to go long there, and that's what's going to happen because they don't know the state of the stock. So we know the three most important things that we talk about every single time on here: the state, the position, and the cycle, correct? So we know the state. We knew our position right here. We knew not to go long there. You're only going short there on NVIDIA. Let's go over to AMD from yesterday. AMD yesterday. What did I tell everybody? What was Voss doing? He was licking his chops for a short, and I got it. And so did Candy. Candy got the short. She got the whole damn thing. Congratulate Candy in the VIP. Candy got the whole move. Congratulate. And guess what, folks? 10 months ago, she never traded a day in her life, and she shorted this. Why? What state are we in? What position are we in? There is that bearish state, bullish position again. Whammo! $2 per share to the downside, everybody. Does everyone see that? Candy! Yes! Kim Braden with the tiny. Mark Meza with the lightning. Nate Jones with the rose. Mark Meza. Candy, thank you guys so much. Did I miss anybody here? Nope, got everybody. You see, folks? What we teach you is the golden goose. This is what trading is, all right? AMD, nice move there. MU, my second trade was right. Whammo! Right there to the upside. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful event. You get two events right there on MU. And right to the upside we go here on MU. Those were the two winners for the day yesterday. They were beauties. Congratulations to all the VIP traders yesterday. The whole week, man. You guys crushed it this week. Do you realize the trades that some of you took? They were the best trades I think you've ever taken so far. Why? Because the market is settling down now. We don't have the craziness we have the craziness in the world, but it's all starting to fall in place now, and the market likes that. Have some type of certainty, whereas for the last 2 months, we didn't have any certainty in the market. Okay? Thank you, K. Braden, for the tiny. Let's go over to Miss Market on SPY. Right here on SPY at the open. You open right here. You get a top. You see that tail? Remember we talk about tails all the time? Soon as you open and get that tail, you're not looking long. You can't look long. You have to wait. You are in a neutral state here, and you are in a bullish neutral state, but you're not going anywhere right now. All right, you didn't go anywhere. Let's see what SPY did the rest of the day. Okay, so what is the difference right here on SPY between your state here and your state there? Can someone tell me the difference between the states? Domes, yes, everything we teach you works with any commodity we trade. Forex, futures, equities, options, we have everybody in our VIP. It doesn't matter what you trade. That is all irrelevant. Price action is price action. It stays the same for everything. What is the difference in state? You're neutral here. You are in this neutral state, and we don't know what's above us because we're not in the higher time frames. Here you're more in a narrow to neutral state, and then you go. Your state of your stock is everything, traders. It is everything. Everything. If you don't know this, you can't go any further. You're stuck. Now you're just guessing. You must have an edge in the market. If you don't have an edge in the market, you can't do anything. You're just guessing. It's just like flipping a coin. Okay, heads, I'll go long. Tails, I'll go short. Isn't that how it feels for a lot of you that don't know what you're doing? Like you're just guessing. Like you're like, I think I should get in here, but I know I shouldn't maybe. And you're guessing and you're losing. And that's the problem. And we need to clean that up for you guys, okay? On how you trade. Now, if we go to the higher time frames here, we had room. Here was the first pivot that we marked out. You broke over it with a retest, and you went higher, okay? You always want to go higher, come back, retest, and go for your move to the upside on a SPY. We're going to head over to Amazon right now. You want to have faith? You want to have faith? On Amazon, we pretty much stayed in this channel. You had a couple good moves here on Amazon yesterday. Nothing crazy, all right? If we go to the higher time frames. I'm going to take these off real quick. So you had your 20 hourly above you here, all right? You weren't going anywhere. You're just clanging and banging here for the last couple days. You have to trade on multiple time frames, traders. How many of you here trade on multiple time frames? You have an execution time frame. Let's pull this back. You have an execution time frame, which is going to be your 5-minute chart. That's your execution. Then you're going to have your 15. Then you're going to have your 1 hour. And then you're going to have your daily. You must trade on 4 time frames. This is the execution time frame. You cannot execute a trade on this 5-minute time frame without checking the higher time frames first, because you do not want to go long into a 20 on the hourly or the 15 or the daily. You're not going to go anywhere. You're going to reject off of it. So you're going to get your trade. You're going to get stopped out. You're going to say, what happened? You're not going to know what happened. You're just on your one chart that you mostly probably trade on, and you're like, what the hell just happened? Why didn't it go to the upside like I planned? Because you ran into resistance on the higher time frames. That is imperative. Now, traders, I need to talk to you about something important. Here's this box, 100%. We all, as traders, start in this box, correct? Do we all start in this box as traders? We're all in the same boat in the beginning. None of us know what we're doing. We're just in here, we're hoping for a miracle, and the miracle doesn't work. We all start in that box, okay? 97% of traders lose money, yes, when you trade options. 92% of traders lose money when you trade equities. Right here, 100%, we all start in here. Then the going gets tough, and the tough get going. You start to lose. Trading starts banging on that drum on you. You lose, you lose, you lose. 80% of traders will wind up in this box because they're going to quit. 20% are going to wind up in this box and become champions, and they're going to learn how to trade properly. Remember, we all start here. 80% of traders will wind up in that box. 20% are going to wind up in that box. Which box do you want to belong in? Which box? This is where the quitters go, and this is where the non-quitters go, right in this box. It is exactly the same thing in our VIP. If I pulled up the stats here right now, we have them. It is exactly 80-20. Exactly. It's 80.2%. Think about that. 80.2%. The 80-20 rule again. This is what's going to happen. You are in charge of where you're going. You are. It depends if you're going to quit or not. Because most traders, when the going gets tough, they bail. They start to make excuses. They start to whine. They start to say, not me, not me, not me. And then eventually they quit. The writing's on the wall. So anytime I see a VIP trader that whines, complains, not me, poor me, I know it's over for them. It's going to be over. They're on the countdown now. They're on the countdown, all right? For those that come into the VIP and are like, let's get to work, ask great questions, post their trades, trade every day, come to every live training, have watched every video we have in our courses, I know they're going to be okay. And all our VIPers that are in here right now, they will tell you the same thing. VIPers, do you see the difference between the winners and the losers in there? It's a stark difference. We have 80-20 in our VIP. It's split right here. 80%, they're whining and complaining. And the 20%, they're working and getting better every single day. Also, shout out, I don't know if she wants me to do this or not, but I'm going to do it. Shout out to our Hillary. Been in her live account for what, 2 months, 3 months now? And she had her best week ever this week. Hillary, everyone, congratulate VIP Hillary in the live accounts. She started in the sim, 6 months, consistently profitable. If you want to learn how to trade, if you never traded before and want to learn, if you're struggling, let me help you. I will help you. That is my promise to you right now. If you come in and say, I'm ready to work, Voss, I will help you. I will give you that promise. You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. You can click the link in my YouTube profile or my TikTok profile, or just go to www.theVossTrading.com. $25 a month, $275 for the year, and you're in our VIP, and you get to work today. Today you get to work in there, and we will help you. Candy with the cherry and crab. Matt Dixon with the rose. Kay Braden with the heartbeat. Thank you so much. Can I make you millions? No, Adrian. Nope. Monty with the follow. You are welcome, Hillary. Coin. Gerardo. What's up, Gerardo? How'd you guys do on Coin? I know you guys were looking at that. Who needs a heart when a heart can't? We didn't map this out yesterday? I guess not. All right, let me take this off here. Let's go back to all right, what state, what position are you in on a coin? You are in that bearish neutral state, but you are in position 1. Okay, you are in position 1. You're not opening in position 2 or position 3. Here is where the positions come in. You must know what position your stock opens in. Too many of you have pre- and post-market data turned on. Turn it off. Amateurs trade with pre- and post-market data. Turn it off. Only thing on your chart is from 9:30 to 4. That's the only data we want on the board. That is the only data that is relevant. Get off the pre-market highs, pre-market low bullshit. Get it out. I bet you it's burned you more than helped you. You are in position 1, but you don't go anywhere. We're stuck here. Why? Because you're in a bearish state. What happens when we start to get narrow? Boom! To the upside. Who sees it? Boom! To the upside. When you are in the bearish state, you ain't going anywhere. You're chopping around. Even in position 1. Once you get narrow, whammo! To the upside. You must know that state. How many of you in here know your state when you trade every day? Put yes or no. Put yes or no in the chat. How many of you know your state every day when the bell goes off? You can honestly look at a chart and say, I'm neutral, narrow, or wide. Who can do it? How's that working out? Howie, how is your trading going? A. Jackson Music, he's in the 2-minute time frame. Yes, that's where you find your state. But you don't know what state is, so you're not going to know. Yep. Ryzen, how's your trading going? Sick Bro, how's your trading going? There's your answer, folks. Not good. It's not going to be good because you can't trade without knowing your state of your stock. It is impossible. It's like trying to drive a car with no wheels. You ain't going to go anywhere. You are going to be stuck. All right? Now, let's go over to coin here. Coming into Monday, what state are we in? What state are we in come Monday? Narrow. That's exactly where you want coin to be. Narrow. Now, what don't we know? Right now, we know our state. What don't we know? We don't know our position yet. We got to wait for the market to open to know. At 9:30, it's going to open. It's going to tell you your position, boom, in a heartbeat. If we are in position right here, are we going long with an event on coin at the open? Yes or no? Yes, we'll go over to Bitcoin XRP in a second. Are we going long there? Fran Patza with the follow. Jeff James with the rose. Danielle with the team cheers. Thank you. Yes, we're going long there. You're in position 1, narrow. You are going to get with an event. You need an event. Okay, you need an event. So we got to move to the upside here. You get that tail at open. Who's going long? Me. Me. Now, if you open down up here in this position, are we going long in that position way up there on coin in that narrow state? Are we going long there at the open? No. You are coming back. You need to see the retracement first. That will be your gap up. Look at your retracement. Then you can go long. Look at your retracement. Then you can go long. What if traders, you better be writing all this down because you're getting a clinic right now. What if we come down below that line right here? That's our pullback. Are we going long to the upside? Yes or no? With an event? Are we going long here to the upside with an event on that trade? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. No, we're not going long there. You have retraced 50%. You are not going to climb back up this board all the way to the top. You are looking for the short. You are looking for the BOS that we teach in the VIP. That is what you're looking for. Yoo-hoo! You're not looking, the amateur's looking to go long there. So why is a bad trader looking to go long here? Why would they go long here? Because one, they have a long bias. They don't know anything about shorting. They're scared of it. They have no clue about shorting. They just think this big move means we're going to stay this way the entire day. No. The market has a cycle. Who knows the 3 cycles in the market? Put it in the chat. Who knows the 3 cycles in the market? Put it in the chat. Wizard World. Yes, you shouldn't know what this means. Only traders that are profitable consistently, and I mean this, know what we're talking about. Most people have no clue. They just get in the market and they're hoping for a miracle. They don't know what they're doing. They have no clue. You got 3 cycles in the market. 1, 2, 3. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Holy moly, look at all those people in YouTube. Holy moly. Wow. Welcome, YouTube. Hit that follow button. You're going to learn a lot. You have 3 cycles in the market, okay? If you get a move to the upside, you get a pullback, you get a move to the upside, are we looking to go long here? Yes or no? Are we looking to go long there? Thank you for the follow, Tony Jeffers and Malcolm Rice. Yes, thank you. Are we looking to go long right here? Look, move up, pull back. You get to move up again. Are we going long right there? No. But Voss, we made a higher high. That's what an amateur says. 70% of all new highs will fail. Write that down. 70% all new highs will fail. Go back and look at them all. How many times have you traded a new high and lost? Mark that down. Martinez, welcome to the VIP. Smart decision, Martinez. We'll get you tagged up after the live. These are where most of your losses are, folks, right here. Going long there. That's where most of your losses are. Right now, you're all saying to yourself, how the hell does he know that? Because the cycle's going to end. You are coming back. The cycle is going to end, traders. Do you understand that? The cycle is going to end. We are not going long here. There is the perfect example. The cycle is going to end. Do you all see it? You're not going long. Look, uno, dos. There it is. I just mapped it out for you. Are we going long there? Nope. You're coming back, folks, because the cycle ended. And now you go long here and you're saying to yourself, oh boy, you're down here. And now we start praying to the gods. You haven't been to church in years and now, oh, please come back up. Please come back up. Please come back up. You get the move back up. And why does you get a big drop here? Because all the prayers are getting out and breaking even right here. They prayed, God answered their calls, and whammo, it drops. Scary, isn't it? These are where the prayers live, right here. That's where the prayers live. You see it? Everyone's praying. This is where the professional lives. Down here. Boom. And right about there. See the difference? What side are you on? Here's the 80%. Right there praying. Here's the 20%. Whoop, whoop, and whoop. Right there. The only difference between us and you is we know where to get in and where to get out. You don't. That is the only difference separating us from each other. Not smarts, nothing. Nothing, nada. Alex Guzman, hello. How long have you been losing in the market? Please put it in the chat. Maria with the follow. Thank you, Maria. Does everyone understand this? This is vital, vital information. Do you all understand this? Davia with the Harvey. West Coast, we teach that in the VIP. Let's keep going, folks. Let's keep going. Let me pull this out here. Are we going long right there? Are we going long there? Yes or no? You've been profitable for 1 year now? No, you haven't. You just made that up. You just made that up. And that's why you're losing, because you're not honest with yourself. Who's going long there? No, you're not going long there. Why aren't we going long there? Everyone's like, but look at the green. Look at the green. Look at the high. 70% of all new highs fail. We just got done saying it. 70%. Whammo! We're not going long there. You have no event to go long here. Nothing except whip. The amateur goes long right there. But the professional knows we're about to make a new high. 70% is going to fail. The professional is hammering that pig to the downside. Look at that violence. Violence. That's why. Cycle. Oh, now they're like, damn. Damn, that's me. Damn, that's me. Let's back this train up. Let's go over to Apple. Isn't this fun, everybody, when you know what you're doing? And then we have everyone else that comes in and they're like, oh, no, this guy's wrong. This guy's wrong, man. This guy's wrong. This guy's wrong. This guy's wrong. And then I say to them, well, how have you been doing in the market? Well, I lose every month. Davion, I'm doing the look, Davion. Okay. That's like taking health advice from an overweight person. I mean, you're not going to do it. Steven Silent. I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. That's all. I know it stings sometimes, right? All right, here we go. it's going to sting. I apologize if it stings. I just want you to become a better trader. That's all. That's all we want. Ooh, 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 ooh. What state are we in? And what position are we in? What state? What position on Apple? Put it in the chat. We want you to win. We want you to win. That's why we're hard. That's why we're hard on you. Because the current you isn't working. All right? You have to change as a trader. You must change as a person. The market is going to change you if you stick with this. Because the market's going to show everyone how non-disciplined they are and how impatient they are. They have no patience. And a lot of people don't like to see that about themselves, so they run away. Right? What state? What position? Narrow position 3. Correct. Are we going along here? We just talked about it 15 minutes ago. No, we're not going along there. We're going to the downside. Now, what state are we in up here? Look, what state are we in up here? Wide. You're in a wide state. Are we looking to go long? No, you can't go long up there in a wide state. You can't. This 20 must come back to this 200. Or the 200 must come back to this 20 before you get anything. All right? You cannot. No, look. Oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. See? And then you get a nice move again. Folks, we will teach you how to trade. We will stop letting you use the bullshit that you watch on the internet. The fair value gap. The fair value gap. The OBR. Oh, the RSI to MACD. How is it working for you? Are you profitable every month? Are you? Come on. Let's do it. RSI. You've added it. Right? MACD. You added it. Right? Volume. You added it. Right? Trend lines. You've added it. Right? Horizontal support resistance. You've added it. Right? Right? Bollinger Bands. We got it on the chart. How is a chart that looks like this working out for you, everybody? Put it in the chat. Let through Floyd. You're going to go over to theVossTrading.com. The link is in my YouTube profile. Or just type into the browser, theVossTrading.com right here. Okay? How is that chart working out for you, traders? How is it working out for you? It's not. You're losing. And we don't want you to lose anymore. It doesn't have to be with us, but learn how to trade properly. You got to learn how to trade properly, okay? Because no matter what you say to yourself, no matter whose live you go into and crack your ridiculous jokes because you're not good at trading, that's not going to change you as a trader. You're still going to be a bad trader when you wake up. Reality is still going to be there. Just because you go in and say, I don't believe this guy, I'm going to stick with all of that on my chart, you're still going to lose. You're still going to lose. Ego is going to destroy you in this game we call trading. It is going to rock your world. It is time to step up as a trader and take responsibility for yourself. You want to be a crappy trader forever? I know I don't. No way. I put it all on the line to learn how to trade. I put in the VIP this morning a picture of me back 20 years ago when I was learning how to trade on a laptop. And I had hair then, everybody. And looking at that picture a little bit, I got a little sad. It brought me back to some bad memories when I saw that. And I was like, oh, damn. Damn. Because that little kid in that picture was doing everything I was supposed to and learning from my uncle. And I said to myself, I'm not going to be good at this. Because that was the way I was trained from my parents and all my family. Go out and get something real. Go do something real and miserable like the rest of us. You're not going to be successful at this. Could you imagine people telling you that? You know what I did? I said, go fuck yourself. That's what I did. And now they all kiss my ass. and I love every second of it. Let's go, baby. What do you want to learn? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. And that's what each one of you all need to do. Anyone who's telling you you can't do something, tell them to go F themselves. Period. End of discussion. Does everyone understand that? All right. Right now I'm live. I'll deal with it when I come up, okay? All right. You know I'm live right now. So hold on, everybody. Here's a parent lesson for you all. You ready? Come here, Emmy. You can for a second. Come here, baby. Everybody, this is my Emmy Wemmy. You can for a second. Okay. Look, now watch you. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
I love your hair like that. Say thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so what's going to happen is Mommy took down your fort that I built for you because you probably did something wrong, correct? You weren't a good listener? Okay.
I was putting the nugget together, and Bella just kept walking through the crack.
All right. Well, she's 2 years old. You're a 5-year-old. So instead of complaining about what she's doing, how about we teach her how to do it instead, okay? And be a leader, okay? All right. I'll be up in a little bit. I love you, sweetheart. Yes, go fix it yourself. Be a leader. JDM with the ice cream cone. Andrew with the goat. Thank you, Davion, for that goat. That's my oldest. That is Emily Grace, everybody. She is 5 years old, going on 25. And Isabella Faith is my 2-year-old who is as strong as an ox. You don't mess with her. She's Dada. Steven Silent with the heart bay. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you on YouTube. The yellow line is not the NEMA. No, it is the granddaddy of them all, the 200, okay? All right, let's keep going. Let's get back to business, everybody. Let's keep learning. Folks, well, you got to remember something. You want to trade between 9:30 and 11. That is where the big boys and big girls play, okay? 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark that down. That is what you want to master, that time frame. That is where the bulk of your volume is. That is where you are going to make your money, all right? Now, a lot of people stay away from it because they're afraid. How are you going to get better if you don't attack it? How are you going to get better if you do not attack it, right? It won't work, okay? All right, here we go. We're putting our whip zone in. We open right here. What state and what position did we open in on JPM? Go. What state and what position did we open in on JPM? Who knows this one? What state, what position? Let's go. Put it in the chat. What state? We are at 70,000 likes. Tap us to our usual now, 240,000 likes. Tap, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. YouTube, tap, tap, tap. Neutral one, wrong. Neutral run, wrong. Neutral whip zone, correct. You are in the whip zone. What do I always tell you every morning? Our best plays come what? Out of the whip zone. $1.50. Boom, to the downside. Where's your event? Whammo! Right there. Over and over and over again, folks. Over and over and over again. Do you realize that? Stop playing with your RSI indicator nonsense. Price action is king. It is king. It will always be king. And I'm going to come back and ask this question to you all. How are your indicators working for you? Let's move on. Let's move on. What state? What position? Neutral. Position 1. Whammo! To the upside. Now, here's the question of the day. Right? I hammered this short right here, everybody. What? You went short there? What are you, crazy? We're going to the moon. VIPers, did I take that short? Why did I take that short? Why did I take this short right here? This is a duh short. Why did I take this short? Whoa! Cycle. All roads lead back to the 20. Tail, event, color change, event, party's over. The party is over. How many of you try to go long here? Come on. Here's where the 80% live. Going long there. Here's where the 20% of good traders live. Boom. Going short there. See the difference? Personality. A cult of personality. Boom. Who else took that short there? Well, let me rephrase that. If you traded JPM, who went long there? Candy with the "You're awesome." User with the confetti. Candy with the invincible gorilla. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are at 75,000 likes. I just told you why I went short. You gotta open your ears, you know. Oh, these things right here, they're for hearing. I know a lot of us like to talk and not listen. That's half the problem in here. Use these things. Listen. Take in what we're teaching you. You will change your life. You hear me, everybody? Mr. Ramirez with the follow. I used to go long there, but Voss told me no, so I stopped. Good job, Brian. Good job. How did I know to short there? Market cycle. Remember one thing, Reed. All roads lead back to the 20. All roads. That is the first course you are going to take in our VIP. Everything about the heart. Why is my 20 red? Why is this red? Why isn't this yellow, blue, orange? Why is this red? Does anyone know why that's red? Put it in the chat. Why is that 20 red? Because the 20 is the heartbeat of the market. Boom, boom. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. If there's one thing you take home with you today, is this: all roads lead back to the 20. All roads lead back to the 20. All roads. Right now, everyone's having an epiphany. What? But Voss, my RSI told me to go long there. My Bollinger Band says I was still under the band. I should go long there, Voss. My RSI says I should go short there. Nope, cycle's over. You're coming back to the 20. That's a beautiful reversal trade, too, by the way. How many of you would have went long? Be honest now. Be honest. It's okay. How many of you would have went long there? Put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Lazy Ninja, you're a new trader? Get in the VIP and we will tell you all about the 20. To get in the VIP, you're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. You are going to click that link right there in my TikTok or YouTube bio, thevosstrading.com. $25 a month or $275 for the year, and I'm going to educate you in the market like you've never believed before. If you don't believe me, ask them in the chat. VXN! What's up, VXN with the rose? Yes, we're very blunt in here, folks. I have to be, because this is serious. You're trading in the market. You can't come into the market and say, I'll give it a try. I'll put some money in, and when I see all green, I'll go long. Well, no, everyone's going to be going short. What? What does that mean? Short. I'm not short. I'm tall. Jesus. Well, what state was your stock in, Bill? New Jersey? Bill, the state of your stock. Yes, when I traded that, I was in California. No, Bill, the state of the stock, Bill. Was it narrow, neutral? What state was it in? What? Nope, I would have gone short there. Nope, I would have gone short there. No, you wouldn't, emotional links. See, you're lying to yourself right now. Elise Lazy Ninja came in here and says, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I need help. Fair value gap. There it is. There it is. Hamid Ali Dadi. There it is. He's a YouTube warrior. Jay Barton with the follow. Let's keep going, everybody. Let's go over to Tesla. Now, folks, what I tell our VIP members, if you were going to trade a Tesla, an NVIDIA, or a Meta, you better damn well know how to trade properly, because these will ruin your accounts in a matter of seconds. These ATRs are big. Does everybody understand that? These ATRs are big. Oh, you nasty boys. All right, here we go. Tesla, I told you all yesterday. What did I say? We are narrow. What position? The start of position 2. Where are you going on that elephant candle? Long. Right there was a $5 move. $5 right there. Now, for, where is he? Hamid, who would have went long here. I know he would have. His account is over. How many of you lost your accounts on that short to the downside yesterday? Who lost their account because of that move to the downside yesterday? Be honest in the chat. Look, it's just like my JPM trade, folks. Remember? The pros are coming in and saying, bye-bye. It's right here. Look. There it is again. All roads lead back to the 20. All roads. Look, we're going short. We're going short here. We're bleeding out, Voss. No, you're not. You're coming back to the 20. That's a beautiful reversal, too, right there. Anyone get that reversal in the VIP? Look at that doozy, huh? Look at that reversal. That's a good one right there. You got 2 events on that one. In that cycle, forget about it. Bump, 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 bump. Bam, 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 bam. Brad James with the lightning. Thank you, Brad. Trading W Jacob a lot. Let me ask you a question. Trading WJ Jacob? I think it's Jacob, right? How much have you made? How much have you made? You also have a break of structure here, everybody. I don't know if anyone noticed that. Okay. Not much I'm trying to learn. That's what you got to focus on. I'll tell you what, trading. Why do you have the name trading if you're just learning how to trade? Use your real name. Okay? Get in that VIP. I'll teach you how to trade, and we'll talk about how much you're making. Deal? Because what I make isn't going to help your family. We had an epiphany. We have a lot of epiphanies on here, everybody. Right? A lot of whammo. Jay Jarrett with the follow. Let's go over to the 5. Coming into Monday. What state are we in coming Monday? Oh, this is a good one. Where'd he go? CHR, you're about to get a lesson. You ready? Chris, I'm taking it. I don't know why you just don't use your real name. Why are we putting the X in place of the I? Here we go. Tesla, what position? We are, now a state. We are in a neutral state here on Tesla. Ready, Chris? Because you're going to do this. I know it. We gap up at the open right here in this position. Chris, are you going long there? Chris, are you going long there? Who's going long there? In that neutral state. Who's going long? Who's going long right there? Anybody? No. Why aren't we going long there? Steven Silent, tell everybody in here why you're not going long there. Listen up. It's coming, folks. Folks, we are in a neutral state in position 2. You are not going long there. Most you're going to get is one leg out of it, if that. You are going to be immediately wide in that state. You are coming back on this stock. Folks, listen to me. 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 Woo! All right, here we go. Viewer discretion advised. Listen right now. I'm going to save you all a lot of pain. If you can't spit out position and state and why you're not doing a trade in those certain spots within 3 seconds, you got a lot of work to do when you're trading. You are losing right now. 90% of the people in here are losing every day. 90% of the people on YouTube in here are losing every day. Okay? They're losing. It's not getting any better. It's probably getting a lot worse. Okay? Good job, JDH. You are looking for a miracle in the market. It's never going to come. Do you understand that? You are waking up every day and saying, I'm going to go long here and pray. You're never going to get good. You're going to lose over and over again. You have to stop that right now. You must learn how to trade properly, or you are going to keep losing accounts over and over. How many accounts have you all lost in here? How many accounts have you all lost? How many accounts have you all lost in here? Put the number in. 5. I won't call your name out. I'm just going to call the number. 5, 1, 2, 10, 2, 5, 3, 5, 2. Sue, yes, none because I found you. Thank you. Yes, you got me just in time. 2, 2, 1, 10, 6, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2. And you're going to lose a lot more unless you change. And you are going to lose more unless you make a change now. Stop the losing. Go back to your family 6 months from now when I'm done with you and say, here's my results. I'll fix your mess for you. I'm going to fix it. If you come into that VIP and you say, once you become a member and you go in that VIP chat and you say, Voss, I am ready to do this. I'm going to fix this mess for you. Okay? VIP, will I fix this mess? But the minute you whine, the minute you complain, and the minute you keep doing the wrong thing over and over again, you're going to hear about it. Okay? We don't whine in there. This is a different kind of education platform. We're big boys and girls. We're adults. We don't whine like children. Does everybody understand that? But I did do it right. I did do it right. No, you didn't. You can believe that you did it right. You can make you believe that you're good at this, but in the end, you're not good at this. Period. Okay? Suck it up. Let's go. Tesla, let's keep going, folks. I got a little more to spare with you all. He is. Let's go. What state, what position did we open here? We are neutral in position 2. Are we going long at the open? No. 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 You're coming back to the 20. Is it starting to click now? Is it starting to make sense? You're not going long there. Right now, some of you are saying, damn it, I took a long there on that trade. You're not going long there. You are in position 2 in a neutral state. You can't go long there. There is nowhere to go. Nowhere to go because of the state and position of your stock. Do you understand this, everybody? You cannot go long there. Impossible. It's impossible. Neutral, position 2. No, don't do it. Wait for the pullback, okay? Wait for the pullback. Can you go long here on the 5-minute? Sure. Near the 20, in the direction of the 20. 47? Oh, that's a lot of accounts. Holy moly. Pankage Bartolo, how are you, my friend? So D6, huh? Damn. Emotional 2. J Pitts 1. All right. That's good. I'm glad you all admitted that. That's hard to do. That's hard to do to come in. All right. Who sucked for the first 10 years of trading? Right here. I couldn't get out of my own way. I would not listen to my mentors. I wouldn't do it. I said, you were wrong, I'm right. And you know what they did to me? And then a good mentor of mine, Sir Paul, said, Voss, you're about to be thrown out of here. So you either listen or you're gone, because what you're doing isn't working. And I said, you know what? You're right. And then the bell went off. Because what I needed to see was what I was being taught working. That's what I needed to see. If I enter here, because I wasn't used to entering, I had no idea where to enter or get out. I had no clue. And I said to myself, why would I enter there for? That's not momentum. I want to enter up here. I was fixated on entering up here. I could not get out of doing it. I kept doing it because I thought we were going to the moon. That is where all the momentum is. No, the cycle's bringing you back. You want to enter growing out. You want to grow into the trade, not enter when the trade has already grown. Does everybody understand that? That is very important. 103,000 likes. Too many people are scared to enter in the proper spot. They're too busy entering up here. And why is that? Because in their mind, they need confirmation. Okay, I'm in. And then it fails on them. How many times do we talk about this on here? How many of you enter a trade, it immediately goes in the opposite direction? Put me in here. Put me in here. How many of you enter a trade, and it immediately goes in the opposite direction? Be honest. Come on. Losing for the last 25 years? Jesus. Well, it's about time you get in the VIP and change that. Holy shit. Now, I give you a lot of credit. 25 years. Gee, I know people who can't be married for 25 years. Never mind losing the market for 25 years. God bless you. Wow. Me. Because you don't know what you're doing, guys. We are going to teach you how to trade properly. We are going to teach you where to finally enter, where to finally get out of a trade. Risk. VIPers, tell everybody in here, what is the only thing we control in the market? It starts with an R and ends with a K. Risk. That's it. The only thing you control is risk management. That is it. That is it. Period. End of discussion. When you enter a trade, folks, look. Let me get rid of all of this. Whoop. When you enter a trade, let's say for a short, you have no control over what that trade's going to do. Zero, zilch, nada. The only thing you control is the risk. Where are you getting out? And the majority of people, they can't keep the promise they make to themselves of when they're getting out. So if you should know before you enter a trade where you're getting out. That's your risk to reward. Okay? So if you know that as a trader, the majority cannot keep the promise they made to themselves to get out at that certain spot. Now, for a lot of you, you don't even know where you should get out at all. So you don't even have a stop in your mind at all of where you're getting out. You're just getting in and hoping for the best. And if it doesn't go your way and it goes in the opposite direction, you start praying. You start praying, and then it's all over, folks. You must know on every trade, and we're going to teach you your risk to reward. How do you know what you are going for your win in your trade if you don't know your risk? How could you be a consistent, profitable trader without your risk to reward? And you're going to know that before you enter the trade. VIPers, how many of you know your risk to reward before you enter the trade now? How many of you? Say me in the chat. Say me in the chat. How many of you know your risk to reward now? How do you get in the VIP? You weren't here earlier, I guess. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. Right here, folks, is where you're going to get into the VIP. $25 a month, $275 for the year, and I'm going to teach you how to trade. When you get in there, I teach you how to trade. You're not going to have some person behind a curtain who you never heard of before. It's me. I'm in that chat. I'm with you. I'm in the dirt. I'm getting dirty with you. I'm getting dirty with you. I'm not driving some fake Lambo and putting on fake watches. I'm getting dirty with you. Because all my money go to my kids. They never have to work a day in their life. What's up, Wilson? Ed Zaz with the follow. Isaiah's win percentage? Win percentage is irrelevant. You could be a 42% winner and be a great trader. You know why? Isaiah, I'm about to school you here. You know why? If you have a 42, you know what? We'll even give you the benefit of a doubt. I'll give you a 45% win percentage. How can someone be good with a 45% win percentage, Isaiah? Tell me. Tell me. Here go the crickets. Boop, boop. Crickets. Crickets. Sue with the cherry crab. VXM with the rose. Brad with the lightning. VXM with the roses. Thank you so much, everybody. Does everyone want to tell them? Small losses. Isaiah, I love you, baby. I'm not making fun of you. It's just that you don't know what you're talking about. Why? Why 45%? Because their winners are minimum 2-1. Isaiah, if you have a 55% winning percentage, what do your winners need to be? Go, put it in the chat. More risk, more reward. Wrong. Where are you people learning this from? Are they teaching you guys this stuff? I knew it's bad out there, but is it that bad out there? Yikes. Thank you, Todd. 1-1. Do any of you even know what 2-1 or 1-1 is? Does anyone have any clue other than the VIPers know what a 1-1 means? Does anybody? Bueller? You need to know this stuff, guys. You see how much you don't know? And that is why you're losing. You need to know all this stuff. How could you possibly know when you're in a trade what your goal of your trade is if you don't know what you're risking? How is that even possible? How is that possible? What do I always tell you? That's like getting in the car. Where are you going? No clue. I just hope the car goes straight. What? You don't know where you're going when you get in the car? No. Who here has gotten in the car in the last year and didn't know where they were going? They just got in the car and said, the hell with it. I'm just going and hope for the best. Think about that. That's insane, right? Oh, we got a lot of mess to clean up, traders. I'm going to clean it up. That's why I started this. I didn't know it was this bad. I knew it was bad, like I always tell you, but I didn't know it was this bad. This is pretty bad. Because everyone has access to the market easier now. That's why. And the more access they get, the worse it's going to get. So we got to, let me teach you how to do this, traders. We got to clean this up. All right? We'll fix it for you. We'll fix it for you. Who needs help and who needs help learning how to trade? Put me in the chat. If you need help learning how to trade, say me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Good. That's the first step, folks. It really is. You need help. Stop wishing and hoping. Okay? I'm not going to rob you like Blaine Fernandez over here, who's going to charge you $1,000 to join their education and they're not going to learn anything because he doesn't know what he's doing. So he's going to charge you $1,000 and then $200 a month. That is what Blaine is going to charge you. Okay? And he's going to tell you you're not winning because you don't have a skin-tight shirt on like him. And you're going to lose. How many of you here have joined a trading education firm that cost a minimum of $1,000? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. How many of you have paid in education before $1,000 to learn how to trade? Put me in the chat. Me. Who else? Who else? Me. Tina, yes, me. Who else has paid $1,000, then $200 a month? And then they try to get you in another subscription about a week later. Put me in the chat. Come on. Me. Let me ask you all a question. How did it work out? Did they teach you anything? Put yes or no. Did they teach you anything for that $1,000? Did you get your money's worth in there? Oh, it stings, Andrew, huh? It stings. We hit a nerve. Look, he's been asking me what my strategy is for the last 10 minutes, and I just saw it now, and he's one of those that whine. Why aren't you answering me? Come on, man. I got my wife beater on. I'm showing it's always the muscle guys. Why is that? Why is it always the guys who pick things up and put them down? Why is that? They can never, ever, as soon as you go back at them, they go, woo, woo. Now he's saying this is pre-recorded. Andrew, I'm calling you out. How is this pre-recorded, Andrew? Now you look more like a fool than you did about 5 minutes ago. So where was it? Yes, ego. Now he's out of here because he looks like a fool. All right, I see a lot of no's in there. Folks, listen to me. Anyone charges you $1,000 to learn how to trade, I want you to run like hell. Run! Like, run, Forrest! Run! They do not know what they're doing. You now know it, okay? I'm going to help you. And I'm only going to charge you $25 a month. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can run like Andrew here. You can run like Andrew right here. Okay? Oh, now he's laughing. There you go. Andrew, what's with the wife beater here? Let me see this guy. I may like you. Let's see. Wait a minute. I got to open this up. What's up, Cousin Judd? How are you, my friend? Hold on, everybody. We got to look at Andrew here. Boom, boom. Andrew. Oh, you're not that bad, Andrew. You got a wife beater over a sweatshirt. I've never seen that one before. Why are you wearing a wife beater over a sweatshirt? I've never seen that before. Interesting. I like the sunset, though. And it's a very nice photo. I will say that. But why are you wearing a wife beater over a sweatshirt? What's up, Cousin Judd? How are you? Wilson, yes, you could trade anything and be profitable. You just got to learn how to trade. You got to know your state, your position, and market cycle. Why am I always losing my trades? I don't know. You tell me. He has a wife beater over a sweatshirt. I'm just asking why. That's all. I've never seen that before. I mean, maybe he wants to have a good body and he's like doing the reversal psychology, like make you train harder. I've seen people do that, you know. Who the hell knows? Marie Lynn, thank you for the follow. Are we ready, traders? 122,000 likes here on Saturday. Andrew, I believe, VXN, I love Mooney, Sue, VXN, everybody who gifted today. We'll get to you in a second. Folks, the time is now. Get in that VIP. We'll teach you how to trade. You have all weekend to learn, and if you put the work in. And then Monday, you'll have a little bit better knowledge on how to trade the markets. Okay, traders? It's going to take time. I got to fix this mess. For some of you, you have created a big mess, and we got to clean it up. For some of you, you have a little mess. For those of you who have never traded before, we're starting with no mess. And those are the people I love the best. Right, Candy? Right, Sue? Right, Candy? Right, Sue? Thank you, everybody. We'll be back on tomorrow. Yes, we will be back on tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're going to put our whip zones in place for you to get ready for Monday. Thank you, everybody. Andrew the Believer, Davion, Bread, and Danielle, Candy, K. Braden, Mark Mesa, Jones, User, Mr. Dave, Lobo Jono, Lenny, JDM, Powder, and Jared for all the gifts today. Thank you for all the taps, 123,000 taps. Thank you for making us the #1 stock trading education community. We will teach you how to do this. And trust me, folks, we're teaching the teachers as well, okay? Get in there. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you in the VIP. Have a great day, everybody. I love yous. And Andrew, do me a favor. Hit the elliptical, all right? So you can wear that thing without the sweatshirt. You're welcome, Matt. Thank you, brother.